A new site in Carson is hoping to help expedite COVID-19 vaccinations, especially for communities of color. Our Zarina Karzada takes us to the invite-only site that's helping Dignity Health's Medicaid patients get the shot.
From websites crashing, appointments booked, one healthcare provider is doing things a different way. I'm Zarina Karzada, and I'll share with you how this vaccination site behind me is planning to distribute more than 20,000 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine to those who need it most. These cars are filled with low-income Medicaid patients like Carolyn Demers, who are in line to get their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine.
I tried several different days, too, and I finally got it.
Carolyn says the process at the Dignity Health Sports Park vaccination site went a lot smoother than she initially expected.
I was very happy. I expected it to be difficult. I went on the California website to do it, and it went very easily.
That's because Carolyn and other low-income Medicaid patients who are 65 and older and those who have also been disproportionately impacted by COVID were invited to sign up for an appointment at the site. Julie Springle, the CEO of Dignity Health of Southern California, says this site is a joint effort from Dignity Health, the LA Galaxy, and the Dignity Health Sports Park. This site will remain open until the end of the week, where about 20,000 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine will be distributed to those who might not have had access without the site.
We're the largest Medicaid provider in the state of California, so those are the people that we take care of. Those are the people that matter to us and that we want to make sure have access to health care. And those also tend to be the people who struggle the most, right? They have economic hardships, they might not have access to computers, they tend to have more medical problems than others because they're not readily seeing a primary care doctor on a regular basis.
Now that it's Carolyn's turn, she couldn't be happier to finally get the vaccine.
I'm very relieved.
While this site expedites vaccinations for thousands of patients like Carolyn, they are hoping their efforts will bring everyone closer to a path out of this pandemic.
Boy, that is the goal, isn't it? As Zarina just said, the Dignity Health Sports Park site will remain open throughout the week. Vaccinations are by appointment only. I'm so happy to hear the senior in the piece say that it was an easy process, because it hasn't always been, as I'm sure many of you have experienced, that you could go online, get your appointment, show up, and it's been really efficient at a lot of these sites. Logistics matters.
Yes, they do matter, because getting those shots into people's arms, it's what is going to get us through this pandemic and finally be able to get this under control, especially for our seniors and elders in our community. They've been pent up in their house, like my grandma. My grandparents just got their second dose of the vaccine, but my grandma's frustrated. She's been pent up in the house. She's used to being very social. Their mental health has also taken quite a toll because she's depressed. She can't see the friends that she does have left, that are still living. It's hard.
It's been a mammoth undertaking. All of the politicians, the leaders are under huge scrutiny because this is not just a one-man job or one-woman job. It takes collaboration, federal and state. Effort. And we have seen the hiccups along the way, and they're unfortunately, lives are on the line here. But 20,000 people, have been able to be vaccinated that might not have otherwise had access. And that is key, because what we've seen with this pandemic and what we care about deeply here at Spectrum is the inequities that exist in communities of color and underserved communities, how they don't have the same access to health care and other opportunities as other more affluent communities. So the fact that this is happening there is excellent.
That's right. It's been a recurring theme throughout this pandemic, is the exposure of the inequities. Well.